Hey guys, it's me, Nathan, and before we get started with this episode of the Nathan Markley Show, I just want to say thank you all for listening and supporting the Nathan Markley Show. If you want to support the Nathan Markley Show more than just listening and sharing it with your friends and family, head on over to patreon.com/the Nathan Markley Show. Patreon is a platform where you can pretty much donate money to the Nathan Markley Show, and each you can start by $2 a month, which is the lowest you can go, and which is pretty much the price of a good cup of coffee. So if you can live a day without a cup of coffee, or instead of buying 2 cups of coffee, just buy 1 cup of coffee one day and donate the $2 to the Nathan Markley Show, and that money will help grow the Nathan Markley Show, and that we can do more fun stuff on the show, and we can grow it even bigger. And each level, there's different levels depending on how much you donate monthly. You get some pretty cool perks. So head on over to patreon.com/the Nathan Markley Show to see what the perks are, and if you donate, how much you can donate each month and what you get depending on what you donate. So thank you again for listening, and I hope to see you over on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the Nathan Markley Show. And now your host, Nathan Markley.
Hello everyone, and welcome to WQRI 88.3 FM. I am Nathan Markley, Rhode Island's tech geek. And for those of you who don't know me, don't know about the show, this is the Nathan Markley Show, where I talk to you about technology. Now, some housekeeping items. I did this show last year, and it was really fun. Last school year, semester, whatever you want to call it. And this year, I do a little bit different. We're gonna be, if you watched last year, this is last year, you know that I live streamed it on YouTube and Facebook Live towards the end of the year, and this year we're gonna do that again. So if you head on over to Facebook.com/the Nathan Markley Show, you can watch me live, see behind the scenes, where and interact with me in the booth. Pretty cool. And so when I go off the air, I'll be still live, and and I can see your comments, and it'll be a fun time. So, the Nathan Markley Show is on WQRI 88.3 FM at Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island, every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. and it's the first show of the year. Really excited. I have a lot of tech news to talk to you guys about, a lot of stuff, so, yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoying your week, or during the weekend, and it's actually a nice fall day. And for those of you who are visiting Roger Williams campus right now, welcome. I see you all. I guess we're having a big open house, and admissions. Is it people that's going to be Roger Williams or looking at coming? You should all come. And if you do come to Roger Williams, join WQRI. It's funny to have my own radio show like I am. You know? Anyways, alright. Did I mention that I'm Rhode Island's tech geek? I did. Alright, Facebook Live. If I say anything wrong, it's your, just let me know in the comments. Alright. So sorry for the lateness here. There's actually another show before me. So, but anyways, alright. I try to get here before I talk. Well, before everyone, before the show, so I can get set up. And I'm moving this Facebook Live camera, so you can see me. Let me put my show notes here. Also, I want to mention my website is thenathanmarkleyshow.com, and if you like to listen, if you miss the show, you can always listen after the fact. Give me about a day to upload that in recording, because I am recording the show. And I should mention the phone number where you can call into the show, because one of the things I do on the Nathan Markley Show is talk to you guys about technology, answer your questions about you have questions about help desk or doing something, have questions about a new a phone or ordering information. That number is 401-254-3800. That's 401-254-3800. So give a call. Phone lines are open. If you want to call in and talk about technology, or you have something while I'm talking to you about tech news, have something to comment or add in, feel free. I welcome your discussion. Unfortunately, if you do call in, you will not be in the recording because I don't have that set up, and I don't know how to set up with this system in here. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. I don't know. We need to do a pop photo in here. Phone screen. Alright. Let's see. Let's see here. Where's my show notes? There it is. Alright. Alright, so this is, it's old, not really old news. I mean, it's still, people are still talking about it. So, we're going to talk about it, and it's about, how do you pronounce it? Equifax, whatever you call it. You know, that credit card modeling, or the credit company that tells you if you have good credit, whatever. You probably already know about this, but they got hacked. They got data breach, and millions of people's data, personal information, social security numbers, credit card information, bank account information, you name it, got released to these people, and now Equifax has been in the news, So we're going to talk about that a little bit, and if you want to call in at 254-3800. So this is actually a new article about Equifax. You know what? Whatever. So this came out Wednesday, Friday, like October 12th. Oh, that's that Thursday? Whatever. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So Equifax said that Thursday afternoon that it was not compromised and instead conformed. It was a third-party partners code running on Equifax site that was solving adware below. Oh, yeah. So apparently, one of Equifax's website was temporarily taken down because it was solving adware in a phony Flash player download. Well, that's one mistake. You use a Flash player for something. I need to adjust this headphone mic. Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Alright. I can hear everything. Alright, the discovery was made by independent security analyst Randy Williams. Sorry for butchering that last name, but whatever. Who posted a brief report in a video. I'll leave a link in the show notes at thenathanmarkleyshow.com about the incident Wednesday on his personal website. So Equifax acknowledged the compromise in the statement provided. Equifax said that they were aware of the situation identified on Equifax.com website in the credit report. Associated link. Our IT and security teams are looking into this matter, and out of absence of caution, have temporarily taken the page offline. An Equifax spokesman said, when it becomes available or we have more information to share, we will. So yeah, so I guess not just... So what is this... So let's see, sign up for the Trusted ID credit monitoring service, alright, and we're alerted by Expedia that he made a change in his credit report that was incorrect. As he sought assistance from Equifax site, he was presented with the redirect to a page hosting the Flash Player download. He clicked on the button and it comes with Flash Player. Now I'm seasoned and I know better. Let's see, the situation wouldn't immediately, but he said that after he cleared his cache and used a VPN to connect, he was able to repeat the incident several times. Sent Equifax a direct message on Twitter and emails to the community looking for internal contacts. Wow. the executable code called immediate downloader.exe, according to sandbox analysts shared by Abrams from the video. Taking the attack, there were 5 district redirects before the browser hits the landing page. Oh. So, according to this, they, I guess the update, there's a plug-in or some kind of code from third-party partners that was served on the website, and it was redirecting them for adware. So that, in addition to what's been happening past month, it's, redirect adware, So the CEO of Equifax, of course, was grilled over the data breach. Richard Smith, ex-CEO of Equifax, spent 2 days at Capitol Hill answering questions from Congress about the data breach that exposed information. Oh, I guess it's 145.5 million Americans. Some breaches have more fun than, wow. Let's see, what else does this article say about the CEO? I'm going to summarize all this. But pretty much Equifax is, it got out, I think, what did they say? What's that could happen to it? There was an unpatched system that the hackers was able to get in, and they just failed to deploy the patch, and now they got compromised the system. And this just goes to shows that how easy it is if you don't patch a system, if you don't apply those security patches that Windows or Microsoft releases, or maybe if your phone like iOS or Android or anything like that, you can compromise the system. If you don't patch those security holes that Microsoft tells you to do, you can get vulnerable. You're vulnerable to attacks and people leaking information. Now, of course, normal consumers like you and I, well, maybe not me, but you guys, for someone to actually target you guys are very slim. It's very rare. But if you're a big company like Equifax, maybe Google, if you like Expedia, Amazon, big companies like this, that if you don't patch your systems, you're vulnerable to attacks. Even the government, the NSA, the White House, if they don't patch the systems, they can they're vulnerable to hackers. So you have to patch your systems. Microsoft don't roll out the patches just for anything. They roll them out to protect you. They see someone reported a security hole, so that, okay, this is a really big hole. We want to protect our systems and protect our users. So they found a patch. They found a way to fix it. They send it out through the airwaves, the internet, and you download it and you fix the patch. So yeah. But pretty much everyone got affected by Equifax. And the weird thing is, I wouldn't do anything like with Equifax, like sign up for their trusted ID thing or whatnot. I know, so they have our information. I guess I want to mention this too. These credit companies have the information without our permission. They just have it, and they sell it to other companies. And it's really weird how we don't go after them, but we'll go after Google, Facebook, Amazon, other companies for collecting information, and if they just sell it. Even Cox or Comcast or Verizon, they have information too, and we get all up tight because if they're trying to sell the information, because it's SIPA, not SIPA. That internet, CISPA? Crap. Anyways, some law that changed the internet game that so allows our ISPs, Verizon, Cox, Comcast, Time Warner, to sell information for ad revenue. No, I mean, that's what the Equifax and there's other credit card companies, or credit companies, not cards, the credit companies that tell us that if we can get a loan or whatever, do with our information, they sell it, and we don't do anything. That's messed up. Yeah, so, Equifax, I talked about this before off the radio, because I do podcasts off the radio, and it's just, it's just something, a big breach. I'm not really worried about it, because I don't really worry about credit, but I mean, if you're worried about it, there's other services out there that you can monitor. Definitely do your research before you sign up for the first thing. Make sure it's legitimate and they know what they're doing, that stuff. Your bank will probably tell you too. If you trust your bank, they probably have monitoring or the partner with someone, as long as it's not Equifax. Did I say that? Am I pronouncing that Equifax? Is it Equifax or Equifax? Equifax or Equifax? Equifax or Equifax? That's a weird name. Anyways, you're in Atlanta, Georgia. Alright, I'm going to leave all this information in the show notes below, or at the NathanMarkleyShow.com website. If you guys want to chime in on this data breach, credit data breach, give a call at 401-254-3800, and we will talk about another data breach it's a little old data breach, but it's been updated this last week or a few weeks. Back in 2013, Yahoo got hacked, and Yahoo says all 3 billion accounts hit by... Wait, what? There's 3 billion accounts on Yahoo? Originally hacked was thought to expose more than 1 billion accounts. So, what does this have to do with it? Why I'm telling you? Well, first thing, I think the Verizon finally buy him. Yahoo is warning as many as 3 billion accounts were stolen in a massive 2013 data breach, the company confirmed. The web giant, now owned by Verizon, disclosed the theft of 500 million records in September 2016, only revealed in December a separate threat of 1 billion records. Based on the analyst information, with the assistance of outside forensic reports, Yahoo has determined that all accounts that existed from the time of August 2013 threat were likely affected. Yahoo disclosed Tuesday after the market closed. It's important to note that its connection with Yahoo's December 2016 announcement and the August 2013 threat, Yahoo took action to protect all accounts. The company required all users who had not changed the password since the time of threat to do so, the statement said. The company still hasn't said who is behind what it claims is a state-sponsored attack, nor which state may have sponsored the hackers. Yahoo said that the attackers did not obtain plain text passwords, credit card data, bank account information, but the hackers were able to develop a way of access accounts without password by stealing Yahoo's source code, the company said in December. Wow. I should note that the company was bought by Verizon for $4.4 billion earlier this year after the place was written down following news of cyber attacks. Yahoo is now folded into AOL under a new subsidiary. Verizon owns AOL. We're going to talk about AOL in a second, too, in the later news. That's interesting. I didn't know Verizon was AOL. Alright, so, more accounts found. I kind of expected that one when I read that. I'm like, really? 1 million accounts? They only got 1 million? 1 billion? Come on, I know there's more people on Yahoo. I mean, if they got into your system, I'm pretty sure they have more accounts. So, yeah. 3 billion accounts sounds more reasonable. Yeah, I don't use Yahoo anymore. I never liked Yahoo, actually. There was something about Yahoo Mail I never liked. Even Yahoo Sites. You remember that? Yahoo Sites? I never liked that either. I don't know. Yeah. So, just if you have a Yahoo account, go in right now. Right now, change your password, make it secure, and make sure you don't have any personal information in Yahoo. Let's talk about passwords a little bit. So to make a secure password, these do at least 8 to 10 characters long, and you have a capital letter, lowercase letter, numbers, and symbols, and don't make it like a dictionary word. Make it something that's, don't make it something that looks like easy for someone to guess. Make it kind of hard, but that only you know. And so let's say this. Don't use this password I'm going to tell you. Alright? I just use as an example. So I have created a password, right? And one of the passwords, maybe you can use a favorite line in a book or play. So one is like, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times, right? Now, that, of course, is too long. Actually, that may be a perfect password. Actually, I don't know. It might be. That might be a good password. But what you can do with that is take the first letter of each word in that sentence and use that as a password. But replace some of those letters with numbers, symbols, or maybe add symbols in between those letters. And I'll use a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters. There you have a good password. Now, don't exactly use that line, because that's a common line. But if you use a line of your favorite book, your novel, maybe a play, or something like that, do something like that, that only you know about, that if you think about it, you know the password. Something like that, helps you remember the password. And also, don't use the same password for multiple sites at the same time. No, I said that back. Don't use the same password for multiple sites. So, like, if you have a password for Yahoo, if you have a password for Facebook, actually, don't use Yahoo, Facebook, a password for Apple, Google, or password for your work account, your email, whatever. Don't use the same password for those sites. Mix them up. Maybe I wouldn't use the same password for all of them. Good security practice, use a different password for each site. But if you have like 1 or 2 passwords, or 1 or 2 sites, you can have the same passwords. Okay, it's not good security practice, but a password for each. Also, if you have a notebook at home, keep the notebook on the side. Don't write your password on a post-it note and post it on your monitor, especially if you're in your office. That's just bad security practice. Also, you can use a password vault. Like, I use LastPass. LastPass is a secure, encrypted password vault only I have access to. Not even LastPass can get access to my passwords. And it's free. They just redid it, so now you can use it on your mobile phones too. But you can pay $1 a month, which is $12 a year, really cheap. I pay to support them because I like LastPass so much, so I just do that. And I get little extra stuff. I can also have secure notes. And the thing with LastPass is I only need one password, my LastPass password, to unlock my vault. And from there, it like auto-fills my password in this user boxes, password box and stuff. And with LastPass too, it comes with a password generator. So I can generate passwords, and I can choose how long I want the password to be. I usually do 10 to 16 characters long. Actually, usually 16 characters long is my password. And I use a combination of numbers, symbols, letters, uppercase, lowercase letters, so it's never the same. Now, I also turn on two-factor authentication on all my accounts. So, like Google has two-factor authentication, Facebook has two-factor authentication, Twitter has two-factor authentication. One of my bank accounts has actually, I think all my bank accounts now have two-factor authentication. And my email, let's see, any sites that now has two-factor authentication, I turn on. Even LastPass has two-factor authentication. So to unlock it, I need my password and the two-factor. So it's a code that they send to my mobile phone. It's an app, but sometimes I use a text message. I don't like using my text message because it's very, I don't like using my phone number, as I said, because spoofing phone numbers is very easy. So I would rather use the mobile app. So the Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, there's other authenticator apps out there that you scan a barcode, a QR code with it, and it will generate the code, and pretty much your app and the authenticator app on the servers of the company are synced together, and every minute or every 60 seconds it changes the code. It's usually a 6-digit code. There are some that don't use the app. You have to use your phone number, send a text message, or call you. I kind of contacted them and say, hey, I don't really like this. For good security reasons, you should really set up an app. You know, sometimes too, like my Twitter app and Facebook app, if I log on to a new browser on Facebook or Twitter, I can approve it right from the Facebook app on my phone. So if I'm at work or I'm on another computer, I log into Facebook. To log in, I have to approve it with my app. Now with this a code, I can just approve it. Now with my Google account, one of the things because I have an Android phone, is I would get every time I log into my Google account on a new computer, I will get a notification to unlock. I don't even have to enter a code. I need my phone, and I just hit yes or no, allow, disallow on my phone. There's a phone prompt, it's called, I believe. So yeah, so those simple things you should take in place, you know. So back to Yahoo, you know, another breach, 3 billion accounts. I'll mention that, and just change the passwords and enable two-factor authentication if Yahoo allows it. Okay, so we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about AOL and their instant messenger. So I'll see you all in a few moments.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
Yo, this your boy Chris Brown.
Hey, this is your girl Lady Gaga, and you're listening to WQRI
88.3, Roger Williams University Student Radio Station.
You know it's your favorite.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed.
Welcome back to the Nathan Markley Show. I am Nathan Markley, Rhode Island's Tech Geek. You're listening to on WQRI 88.3 FM. I said that backwards. Let me do that. No, forget it. This is Roger Williams at University Student Radio Station, Bristol, Rhode Island. Hello, everyone. If you're just tuning in, like I said, this is the Nathan Markley Show with Nathan Markley, Rhode Island's Tech Geek. And we're just talking about tech news and what's going on. Yeah, so we talked about Equifax, big data breach, how also they got hacked last month, and also how now they have added malicious stuff on the site. If I was you, I would not go on Equifax site anymore. Like, if they have like a third party person allow a third party to get stuff on the site, yeah, I would just like, yeah, no. And like, they even use Flash Player. Flash Player's dead. We also talked about Yahoo data breach. And what else did we talk about? On secure passwords. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is, today, the next story is AOL Instant Messenger is shutting down after 20 years. Yes, AIM, I-A-M, that Instant Messenger, that program that all taught us how to text, is shutting down. I used AIM, and when it first came out, AOL was actually the big internet provider, ISP, that provided all the internet stuff. Remember those discs you used to get at Burger King or something like that? Those restaurants, and you get like a 90-day trial of AOL. It's pretty cool. I used to get those, trying to figure out if I can get AOL installed on a computer without internet connection, but I needed it. That's when I knew I wanted to get into technology. Yeah. To mention, before I continue this AOL story, that you can call in right now into the station at 401-254-3800. That's 254-3800. Phone lines are open. And I'm waiting for a call. We could talk about technology. Or if you have any tech questions, any help desk questions that you need help with, I'm your guy. I can I can help you with any questions. And also you can watch behind the scenes in the WQRI booth on Facebook Live at facebook.com/The Nathan Markley Show. Go ahead on over to the Facebook page, the Nathan Markley Show Facebook page, and you can watch the live stream, like the page so you can know when I go live again. Alright, also check out my website, thenathanmarkleyshow.com, and for show notes and previous episodes, and I also record these radio shows around listen to after the fact you can. Also the Facebook Live will be always on the Facebook page too. Alright, so AIM is shutting down. TechCrunch reported the chat app, the text, the app, like I said, the one that you teach us all about texting, is pulling the plug on December 15th. It's been running since 1997. I wonder how many people still use AIM. Probably a lot. But SMS, text messaging, and social apps like Facebook and WhatsApp have conquered chat, and was giving up the fight with no planned replacement. And a letter went out to all AOL users that says, we see that you've used AOL Instant Messenger AIM in the past, so we wanted to let you know that AIM will be discontinued and will no longer work as of December 15th, 2017. Before December 15th, you can continue to use the service, but after December 15th, you will no longer have access to AIM, and your data will be deleted. If you use an @aim.com email address, your email account will not be affected, and you will still be able to send and receive emails as usual. Well, that's good that they're not going to get rid of the email address, because I know people get rid of. That's something I never really liked about AOL, is how you can use AIM two different ways. Your AOL.com email address, or you can have an AIM.com. They created AIM. Well, I guess back then in '97, there was really no way for them to link the two. Well, I guess they could have. Like now, Facebook Messenger's in there. You don't need a messenger email. You do have a messenger email, but it's like Facebook already. Because you have AOL Instant Messenger built in. I guess if people didn't want AOL, they just wanted AIM to give the option. I guess now that I'm talking about it, it makes sense now that they did that. Anyways, I'll continue with this letter. We've loved working on AIM for you, from setting the perfect array message to that familiar ring of incoming chat AIM will always have a special place in our hearts as we move forward. A lot of us at AOL, now Oath, are excited to continue building the next generation of organic brands and life-changing products for users around the world. And they said visit their FAQ page to learn more. Thank you for being an AIM user. It's still the AOL Instant Messenger team. Yeah, you know, people can download images they've sent until December 15th, but the app's download links will start disappearing now. Unfortunately, there's no way to save or put your buddy list. Your friends list is the buddy list, you know. Initially, the chat experience put into AOL Desktop AIM launched as a standalone app in 1997. Its ironic array messages were the ancestor to the modern tweet and status update. Let's see, then we have Google. While AIM never fully functioned out with shift to mobile, the letter of AOL's full grace is going to be valued at $224 billion. Whoa! AOL valued at $224 billion in today's money to just $4.4 billion when it was sold to Verizon in 2015. Wow, that's a huge leap. For content and the business, AOL let slip away. WhatsApp sold the same year to Facebook of more than $18 billion. Actually, you know, if AOL did continue with AIM, make it something even more like an app, well, they probably could have built it up, but, you know, they didn't really see it. Facebook kind of took over. TechCrunch also says AIM was a domain parents didn't understand, giving it a feeling of kind of real cool, akin to getting one's first car, but for the internet generation. In fact, it was what was first convinced me the social technology would change the way we interact with each another so vividly that it was worth studying and eventually writing about for a living. So yeah, the guy said, he's this TechCrunch reporter, what's his name? Josh Constantine. How did he get verified on Twitter? Anyways, so he's a tech but he's an editor at large. Anyways, he said that he put his a screen name KDog313, and he said being a teenager will always sound like one of your incoming messages. That's funny. Alright, speaking of social media, let's move on to one of the top social media sites, Facebook. Actually, because we're using Facebook Live, we might as well give them a plug, right? Facebook has a new feature that you can now order food via the app. Yes, that is correct. So Facebook has been creating a lot of features lately because they want everyone to stay on their ecosystem, stay in their app. So this feature, I haven't tried it out yet because I just learned about it yesterday. But Facebook can order food. You can order food via Facebook, and they partner with Eat Street, Delivery.com, DoorDash, Chow Now, and a few others. It's also working with restaurant chains like Jack in the Box, Five Guys, Papa John's, TGI Fridays, Denny's, Chipotle, and a few more that you can order food, and you can either do it by delivery or takeout. And in the app, when you go to the Explorer menu in the Facebook app for Android and iOS, there's going to say a order food option, and you can browse area for restaurants and click start order, and when you know what you want, you just order it, place it, and yeah. course, you can also see reviews from your friends about restaurants in question to help make your decision which restaurant you want to go on. This is a pretty cool thing, There's other apps out there that you can order food, and so I guess order food was out in testing, but it's now officially rolled out across the U.S. for Android and desktop. Really? Oh, look at that! It is a desktop. Oh, there's no restaurants in Bristol, Rhode Island. Oh man, come on. Facebook, what are you doing? Facebook Live. Give me a restaurant in Bristol. Come on. Add a restaurant in Bristol. Is it like Bristol Pizza or Town Pizza or something out here or something? That was so cool. I mean, you can order food via Facebook. Facebook is one of those apps that started out to be something, and Mark Zuckerberg really had a great idea for it, and it just, they're trying to get everyone to stay in the ecosystem, stay in the app, and not leave the other apps like you do now. And it's a great thing. I like what they're doing. They should have done this a long time ago, but there's nothing in Bristol right now in the order food option. Facebook, what are you doing? Hurry up. I need to order food. I'm hungry. Rhode Island's tech geek is hungry. Anyone out there want to bring me food? Actually, that's a legit question. I think that light is gone. Yeah. So, let's see. So, because there's no food in Bristol, oh well. I'll leave this link from TechCrunch in the show notes of the Nathan Markley Show. Also, did you guys know that there's other apps or other options in the Facebook app, like weather info, instant games? I don't like playing games on Facebook, or whenever will, so don't send me games requests. Jobs board, so if you have a Facebook page with your business, you can actually post jobs. Fundraising, you can do fundraisers right in Facebook. That's pretty cool. Movie listings, booking appointments, and getting quotes. Booking appointments, getting quotes. Yeah. Order food, it's not a direct revenue driver for Facebook, but it's more to just, like I said, keep people inside their app. And it doesn't, looks like there's no fees either. Or won't share in any portion of the profits from the orders placed via social network, according to TechCrunch. So this is an app, an option you can use. Yeah. Well, one more thing I'm going to talk about. Actually, no, because we only have about 4 minutes left to 3 o'clock, and then I am going to review my Samsung S8 Plus that I'm using right now to Facebook Live this show and the next hour of the show. So if you want to stay tuned I hope you guys do stay tuned to listen, and you want to learn about the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and then that will be the second hour, and after that I will play music for you. I am Nathan Markley. This is the Nathan Markley Show. I'm Rhode Island's Tech Geek, and you're listening to WQRI 88.3 FM at Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island.
So show me family, all the blood that I would need. I don't know where I belong, I don't know where I went wrong, but I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong.
Alright guys, so that would do it for this episode of the Nathan Markley Show. Thank you all for listening. You can listen to the Nathan Markley Show on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, the RSS feed on the website, or you can listen on the website, or you can also listen to it on Facebook and Twitter. There's a link. Every time we release a new episode, we share it on Facebook and Twitter. So be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook.com/The Nathan Markley Show, and Twitter is @Markley Show. Also, if you want to get in contact with me, go to the NathanMarkleyShow.com website and click on the contact link. Gives you a page and contact form, so you can contact me there. And for everything we talked about during today's episode of the Nathan Markley Show, I'll link to the show notes, which is a wiki, now will be below in the description. So be sure to check that out. And you can see all the other show notes and see how you can support the podcast or listen to it and everything else I talked about. Yeah. So I guess till next week. Peace, good night, and don't the bed bugs bite. Bye, guys.
You have been listening to The Nathan Markley Show.